Terror grips the skies. Unbeknownst to humanity, a close cosmic neighbor keeps a watchful eye on us all. What happens when we can't even trust the very celestial bodies that help protect Earth? Today, on the 1-year anniversary of our haunted nostalgia, we cover The Moon Woke Up. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our year anniversary of our haunted nostalgia. Today, I'm with my co-host, Adam, as always. It's been a year of this guy dealing with my incessant stories and fun facts. But today, we've got a new guest, Smith, who is actually an internet expert.
Yeah, I've been on the internet for about 15 years, but I've only been in this room for about 15 seconds. How's it going?
We're
Come on down.
already not sure.
Welcome to the Wheel of Cryptids.
I'm not sure if I like
Said
this
that
one
like
already.
the Circus of Values from Borders
Oh,
or from
God,
Bioshock.
dude. The coolest vending machine ever created was the Circus of
Welcome to
Value.
the Circus
Of
of
value.
All right, I know.
Bioshock has so many cool vending machines, but that's the coolest one.
I am going to...
Gatherer's Garden, come
we
on.
should need to make a tier list of coolest vending machines in video games.
There's
at
at
least
least actually
three.
a pretty good
There's
list.
at
I can
least
think of a
three.
handful. Have you ever played Deus Ex?
Oh, that is a good one.
I rest
the
my case.
original? The
Any of them.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
We are going to finally be moving out of the Northeast and very much diving into some stuff that we're all super familiar with, because Adam has been bringing up analog horror pretty consistently the last few
I
times.
still have to watch Mandela Catalogs.
But so I decided for our first foray into the internet, why not look for something that's both contemporary, stupid, and very, very thematic for us? Because this is going to be following the story of The Moon Wakes Up. I came across this just a couple of weeks ago, and it was just the perfect blend of everything I miss about early internet, not culture necessarily, but like these early internet videos. Before we start, I just want to say you could follow us at Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, everywhere you could possibly find a podcast. Yeah, we made a Twitter account. And I've been
Since when
posting
do we
to
make a
it.
Twitter account?
You don't have to worry about it. I mean, it'd be hilarious if I gave
We
you
hired
guys
somebody to manage it, don't worry.
Yeah. If you want to recommend any of these analog horror shorts, you can reach us at ourhauntednostalgia@gmail.com. But I want to ask you guys, what are some of the analog horror series or franchises you've actually watched? Because I think for me, the only ones I've ever actually sat down and watched were Local 52, which was realistically, I think, the start of all of this stuff. It was really when like analog horror popped off on YouTube.
I think Marble Hornets was the first.
Oh, I guess you could call Marble Hornets
I
analog
think that
horror
counts as
almost.
analog, right?
Yeah, I mean it's video, it's VHS.
Yeah.
VHS. It's found footage. It's more along the found footage side, I think. But I'd throw it in the analog horror category.
Well, I guess then let's quantify that. What makes something analog horror other than the aesthetic of looking like it was on a VHS?
Yeah, the thing that I'm getting confused by is like, so my immediate thought went to like Sinister.
For analog
the
horror?
movie?
The Sinister film with starring Ethan Hawke.
Yeah.
Because the whole thing is...
Oh, with the projector.
With the projector.
Yeah.
Or like, for example, The Ring.
Oh yeah.
Like, are those technically considered analog horror?
I'd say that the modern analog horror is an evolution of that. Where we brought this up before in I forgot which episode. We brought up the Mandela catalog and brought up the idea of like what if screens were evil. I think those are early indications of that thought that have since evolved into analog horror. Where now you have stuff like the Mandela catalog or
Gemini Entertainment
Gemini
System.
Entertainment.
Fears to Fathom.
I've never heard of that.
I know that one, yeah. My understanding when people talk about analog horror, it's not just is it on analog recording equipment or whatever. It's usually from the premise that it's almost like it's SCP meets found footage. You're watching this
universe unfolds.
Yeah, you're watching it as if you're a casual observer, like reviewing tapes that exist in this universe. It's always like there's some sort of obviously analog
an uncovery aspect, investigation aspect.
Yeah,
where
usually
you're not sure what's going on, but it's part of the fun of it is the community putting puzzles together over the course.
The two main ones I've seen is you're either like watching tapes that were recovered, or this is like a broadcast gone wrong for the most part.
Or it's the other one I've seen is people explaining the story. So
Oh, okay.
the one that I always
the ones I've watched never have narrators.
that's fair. I forgot the name of it, but I'll have to find it at some point. But it was one where it's like, what if? Oh, it was the Monument Mythos. If you've ever heard of that,
that
one.
was the one I was trying to think of. I've heard really good things.
That
about
one's
that one.
phenomenal. I think we should absolutely go through that one at some point, just because I think you guys.
These are
would love
short too.
Yo, very short.
Yeah.
You both would love the aesthetic of them
Well,
from just the
have
way
you
they're
guys?
made.
The thing that jumps to my mind is the Kane Pixels Backrooms Expeditions.
Yes, that is a pretty good.
That would be analog horror.
Yeah.
I'd say the original Backrooms video of the kid with like the skate at like skateboarding and just trying to record his friends, and then he just like fumbles into the backrooms. That is, I think, peak analog horror because it captures the idea of like something slightly is off. I remember the first analog horror thing I ever came across was the GPS one, where it's just like a 3-minute video of a guy going down a street, just driving around on with following a GPS, right? And the GPS is like, make a turn in 300 feet or whatever. And then after like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, he starts going down like a wooden path, and the GPS goes, park your car and wait. And you're like, what the fuck does that mean? Park your car and wait. And then he starts getting freaked out because he sees something, so he turns around to drive away, and it's like, please make a U-turn. Please make a U-turn. Please make a U-turn.
I've never seen this.
Like that is again like a simple concept of like, what if your GPS was haunted, and it was captured through the lens of like found footage, analog horror, and it again, it's just, I think it's a pretty perfect encapsulation of what we want to define as analog horror. It doesn't have to be digital. It doesn't have to be Mandela catalog where there's no real footage at all. It can 100% be almost anything, so long as it almost adheres to the visual style.
So it's more of an aesthetic than an actual like genre.
I think I'd say that's probably more so the case than it has like clear defined cliches or tropes. But the one we're going to be exploring today is one called The Moon Wakes Up, and we're just going to start it off, and you can view them. You can view it along with us on YouTube and Spotify. The clips will be playing in the backgrounds while we just commentate and react. Adam and Smith, just let me know what you guys think is going on. So this is immediately, I thought it would be thematic since our main iconography in our haunted nostalgia is the moon.
Okay. The slow hand movement.
I'm going to check to see if it has subtitles real quick.
I was gonna say I didn't understand a single.
Why
thing.
do the bulkheads look a little warm?
So we're just staring at the moon right now.
There's its eyes.
What the?
It has the mouth of a piranha. The moon has the mouth of a piranha.
Has what?
It looks like a piranha's mouth.
A piranha's mouth. Well, it's definitely got
I like
teeth.
that he did a little spin.
Yeah, well, that's just him having a good time, you know? You wake up, got to stretch your, not legs, I guess.
Would a maneuver like that just irrevocably fuck up the ocean immediately before it could even do anything sinister?
Can I say something real quick? I'm going to ask you to tell me if this is going to affect the Earth at all, okay?
I just mean that little spin before he went for a bite.
Is this like for anyone scary? Like, it's hard not to take it comically.
I think
He's too cute looking.
The moon is cute. You think that was cute?
it's kind of
he's like
endearing in its
dude,
own way.
he literally is like a little round chibi ball. You color him yellow, he looks like Pikachu.
This is actually kind of scary. I cannot imagine this.
What, floating towards your nice floating friend?
Yeah, Adam, tell me, do you think this is going to affect Earth at all?
I know what he's eventually going to do is affect it. I just meant his little pirouette.
Sounds like a really bad Fallout 4 mod in here.
It does.
Dude, that thing is so unscary looking as it destroys the Earth. It's insane.
I like that he's.
He
That's
just
like.
looks like he wants to give the Earth a kiss.
It was face first.
I was
too.
about to say. I think it's the fact that it went into it like a person getting hit in the face with a cream pie.
What was
It's like
the
fucking
moon's
Pac-Man.
plan there? What is the sentient moon's plan? Oh,
there's
he's back.
There's more.
Could you look to your right? There's fucking Jupiter, bro.
Dude, this guy watched Teletubbies one too many times with that baby face
Look
son.
at how fucking happy they look, though.
I do like this video.
Yeah, but I don't think it's successful as a horror experience.
I wonder. I wonder how much of that is kind of like the Exorcist effect, where it's, oh my God, there's multiple episodes of The Moon Woke Up. I didn't know that. So there's two things I have to posit, and I don't know if it's one of those where it's scarier. When was this posted? When was this
like
made?
6 months ago.
Oh, never mind. I was going to say product of its time, but that, okay.
4 months ago.
I was going to say if like, maybe it was scarier back
At
in,
the time.
like, if this came out in like 09, it and we were younger. But the second thing that I'm wondering is like, it's probably more conceptually scary because I think if I was on the ground and I looked up and I saw that, terrifying.
Well,
but
think about.
I think Smith hit the nail on the head that like is kind of cute.
Yeah, you anthropomorphized it way too much.
Yeah.
Like if you watch the movie Melancholia, which is just about a giant heavenly body careening towards the earth, and it's
there's no
an
face.
emotionless object.
Yeah.
That is genuinely, that does fill me with this sense of nihilistic dread.
dread, yeah.
But seeing a giant grinning faced moon and like a cheesing version of Saturn coming towards me, I'm like, wait, what? Like
Well,
this
you
is
also-
really how lame it is? We're all going to die to that?
Right. Well, you
this
got to
little
remember.
guy?
You got to remember that the moon falling out of the sky is not even close to being an original idea. Majora's
not.
Mask being the big one that everybody goes to, and everybody remembers how scary that used to be exclusively because of the face that they gave the moon. If this moon had that face, I think more people would be like,
Can you
"That's-
show that for us?"
That's a little creepy. Yeah, sure. I'll pull it up.
I mean, this is genuinely more ominous looking than the
Yeah.
moon that we looked
No,
at.
exactly.
Before,
And
yes.
imagine being a
think-
child playing
I
a
think
a
the
liminal game
things-
like Zelda and looking up and seeing that.
Well, this did two things right, which it gave it really human teeth instead of silly little gaps, and it also gave him fucking irises and pupils.
And red ones to make it even scarier.
The other one was just kind of an opening, which I think if they left it just a mouth, like Eye of Cthulhu from Terraria style, I think it would have been scarier. And I think if you were on the street of Earth looking up
And
it would have
seeing
been,
that?
yeah, because I think some of it is like the awe of the size.
What's it called? Megalophobia?
Megalophobia, yeah. I think megalophobia would have played a bigger part. If
Well,
we
and you're
were,
talking about pareidolia, right? This
What's
idea
that?
that
Yeah,
you
no,
can see
pareidolia-
faces in inanimate
So
objects.
he's talking about like the human need to anthropomorphize and connect with objects.
Yeah, we
even.
bond with. We look at a Roomba and we go, "Oh, it's stuck. That's cute. Let's help it." We
Versus-
fucking assign emotions to a saucer plate on wheels.
Yeah, versus pareidolia, where it's more like it's nighttime and like the way the jacket is sitting on my my chair is creating a face that's like
a
freaking out my
humanoid,
10-year-old
yeah.
brain. So this is probably a little bit more of what you were asking for.
Yeah, like I think this. Well,
So June
oh, and it's
20th,
69.
1969. Well, they said the Apollo 11 mission.
Oh,
which,
okay, yeah. 1 month before the moon woke up.
I bet you've seen the signs too. Chosen all over, being transformed. The government think we're stupid. They pretend like nothing's going on. But no.
This guy's literally on a soapbox.
No more lies.
Something about it just gives me like GTA vibes.
Oh, I do see that. It's got that 2012
Looks like-
quality.
Maybe like Mafia 2 to me.
yeah.
Michael, come on, let's go.
I mean, it's impressive because this was probably made by somebody.
Like one dude in
I thought this was
Blender.
in the 1960s. Why do they have a modern kitchen?
Get your coat and let's go.
No clue.
Did you hear me? Michael, if I have to tell you one more time,
Oh my god, these things are just—they do the opposite of provide fear.
They do the opposite of
Well,
it.
it probably
Yeah.
doesn't help that he looks like fucking Mr. Meeseeks from
That's
Rick and
actually
Morty.
hilarious. He does.
I need a side by side of that kid and Mr. Meeseeks.
So this reminds me, if you've ever read Call of Cthulhu, the actual novel,
Right.
There's a scene where like a cop is investigating like a New Orleans cult, and he wanders into seeing something along those lines, like an
Yeah.
effigy being burned and people praying for it. There
yeah,
we
the
go.
the idol that he finds.
Look at that. That's what it would look like in the distance when he does his little pirouette.
He just looks like he's having fun.
Yeah, I
He's
feel
such
like
a
it
he's such a
does not
cute
hit.
he's such a cute little bro.
It does not hit.
I like to think of the moon as Earth's little bro, right? Like what
See, now I feel like the analog horror shorts are a little bit better quality, but this is still cool. Like whoever made this, kudos for you. You're incredibly talented.
Well, they're just having a fun time, which is something that I appreciate. Like this is obviously just almost like an analog horror shitpost with a shocking amount of quality to it.
See, that already is scarier than the shot from space.
Yeah,
to me.
the megalophobia right there. Like, it's
Yeah.
like, look at, like, fucking...
See, I think they got the scale of the moon wrong there pretty significantly.
Yeah, but that already was better than the first shot. Because, yeah, watching him faceplant from space, it really looked like somebody just getting, like, banana
5
cream
years
pied, yeah.
later.
Impact zone 12 is clear.
As we approach the 5th anniversary of the lunar impact, the estimated death toll stands at 3.2 million.
See, it only got half of us, which is shocking.
Who stacked up all those skulls?
Oh, never mind. It's the 1960s. That is half of Earth's population.
Yeah.
Oh, 90% I meant.
Oh, he's just chilling.
Yeah, he didn't go away.
Now, my question...
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, we saw the other planets in episode 1. Oh, here it is.
Again, I like...
This is absurd. But would you say like people are watching these genuinely finding them horrific?
I'm sure
I feel
there
like
are.
they much more find them like
Interesting.
These feel like dark comedy almost more than horror.
I'm sure there's a subset of people who find the faces
concept.
uncanny and the megalophobia and concept scary. But like you watch these and I mean, I'm an adult.
How cute, see?
Yeah, I can't bring myself to be scared of them, but I can
Right.
bring myself to be like, oh, I can feel that tingle of fear from the idea of a planet impacting Earth. That's Yog-Sothoth.
The lore expands. I do really like that a lot of these analog horror series try to set up their own mythos. Like, I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it. I think the Monument Men
Monument
has
Mythos,
like
you mean?
Yeah, Monument Mythos does like a really good job of.
That one is unironically so layered in terms of its lore that
Yeah.
it's like episode 11
Yeah.
recontextualizes something in episode 2 that blows your mind. It's so well made.
I think, but so before we watch episode 3, I think there's 2 things that are done really, really well with like analog horror in general. I personally prefer like more intimate and isolated cases. So not the moon crashes into the sky. It's one dude being tormented by something stalking
An
him.
entity of some
Yeah,
kind.
because like I plan on starting to watch the Mandela catalogs, and from my understanding, it's very like. I think the main monster are like these mimics that will torment people until they eventually replace them. And so a lot of the time it's about studying one person who's just has this sense of dread and hopelessness and all that. I think that type of stuff is cool. Or you got to do a zoomed out version like SCP where it's almost like documenting.
The entire world is like
Yeah,
this, whether
yeah.
it be known about or unknown. So I think this is...
So they're faking the moon landing.
I don't... Is
Clearly.
this before or after it landed? Oh, it's funny. Yeah, so this is already after it's crashed. They're like on the surface of...
Oh yeah, it's
The
79,
moon,
so
Earth.
it's 10 years. Yeah.
The moon woke up. While what's left of civilization has attempted to rebuild, the cosmic threats facing our
Like that,
existence
like the
have
scale of that is crazy to me.
Right,
Like
right,
that's
right.
well made.
That's already scarier than episode 1 and
several
2.
years ago, their intentions have remained unclear.
Yeah, you say that as you laugh.
the intention.
The reason I laughed is because he said the intentions are unknown. Meanwhile, you have the most evil-looking thing like
Staring
preparing-
down at you.
Yeah, it's
It's
come
what
on.
was it that their intentions are unknown, says the torment machine, the torment AI.
have been established by the remaining world powers. Situated on the outer rim of what has been dubbed the Umbra Zone, a 2,800-kilometer
Africa cannot catch a break. First it was imperialism, then it was the moon crashing into Earth.
More white colonizers.
Yeah, crazy.
recovery, and above all, survival.
So even though 90% of the population was killed in the catastrophic event, we've really upgraded and innovated technologically.
Yeah, we're bouncing back,
To be
dude.
fair, I think like all wars would be over.
That is very true. You think the rat's gonna have one of the smiley faces now?
Oh.
I honestly didn't expect that. Okay, apparently things aren't as good as we
Oh,
thought.
so now you're gonna get all messed
Our
up,
new
huh?
celestial neighbors continue to hover some 9 million kilometers from Earth, just shy of the Lagrange-influenced disturbance zone, effectively locking us in an equilibrial gravitational freeway.
Do you think the humanoid planet with the ring is sort of like the celestial equivalent
Dude.
of having braces?
By episode 9
It's
or
like
10,
keeping
it's
it
like a
together.
retainer. By episode 9 or 10, Earth's gonna wake up and it'll be our kaiju, and it will start
Oh.
eating
Fucking-
everything.
and they start fighting. That'd be so cool. It's the end of Gurren Lagann.
Yeah.
Wow, so we have incredibly fast rocket development.
Yeah, I
to be
mean,
able
9
to do
million
this.
I
kilometers?
guess it's out of necessity. to be
Holy
fair.
shit! Hey, necessity. This is pretty impressive.
Firing on Saturn in 3, 2, wait a minute. Abort deployment. Zoom in.
Enhance.
Subtle gravity spike.
Enhance.
What the hell?
Is that a moon?
Honestly, can
Wait, hold on. It's one of Jupiter's moons. It's Callisto!
He just coughed up like a tonsil stone
He
real
just-
quick.
these little cute guys coming out.
They are cute.
Force 12 is picking up a similar anomaly here from Saturn.
Dude, they literally, it reminds me of when a father seahorse births like a bunch of babies. Dude, it does not work for analog horror.
I like the idea
It
of,
works
like-
for analog, like it's doing the aesthetic well, but I would say this doesn't feel like
All
horror.
attempts at approaching Jupiter and Saturn have ended in failure.
I love the
Naturally, nobody wants to
like
get
B,
close to
C
Uranus.
tier voiceover. It's like if I became a voice actor.
All mankind can do is pray that things don't get any worse than they are.
Dude, I don't know how much worse it can get. Stay frosty. I think it's that they don't have chins that just makes them look so silly.
Why wouldn't they just blap her ass away?
They also don't have noses.
You know what's the opposite of staying frosty? Getting a foot away from this thing that you are pretty sure is probably evil.
And asking it a question.
And then
Like,
when it turns
the
around
soldier-
and clearly shows it's deformed, you just go, wait, what?
Oh god, Slender Man.
Is Slender Man originally from Marble Hornets?
No, Slender Man was originally from Something Awful forums online, and it was created for like a contest.
What did Marble Hornets come up?
Marble Hornets popped up, I think, a year afterwards and popularized the idea just because of
Okay.
the innovation of found footage on the
Gotcha.
early internet.
So how many episodes are there in total?
I believe 8 or 9.
Wow. So this guy's prolifically making these.
They're coming out like
This team
multiple
or
months.
person is
Yeah.
doing a great job, clearly. And I will say, we're peanut gallerying this, but just to give context to listeners, these have like 25, 30 million views. So,
A little
do
bit
it-
more than what we have.
yeah, a little bit more viewership.
Yeah.
Hashtag tag us, Mr. Friend.
I see some electricity now. Look at that. USA's glowing.
We're rocking.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, based on this universe's logic, Earth also is a sentient face.
Well, I mean, yeah, actually, that
Maybe
you
not.
bring it up, billions dead.
Millions starving. A great cataclysmic event that changed our world.
I gotta imagine this is Mr. Friend's voice.
Civilization all but wiped out.
Oh, god damn it.
The Eiffel
Expedition
Tower-
33?
In a world turned to rubble. All hope was lost.
I wonder what this one's face looks like. Oh, normal.
For now.
Until a shining beacon rose from
This
the
gives me such
ashes.
Aperture Science vibes.
Citizen,
I like it.
Need a friend?
Quoi? J'ai besoin de nourriture et d'eau, espèce d'imbécile.
Yeah, they're leaning into the humor side.
Yeah.
I think
Just-
that this is meant to be more comedic than
For
horrific.
reference, for anybody just listening, the foreigner well, I guess not a foreigner, he's probably in his home country, said, "What? I need food and water."
The subtitles are hard-coded into the video.
Yeah, but only for...
Oh, right.
lives. So come and join our global initiative and be a part of rebuilding mankind. Now the largest employer in the world, we have a wide range of sectors to suit everyone. Such as our cutting-edge weapons development team,
Why is he only using one hand? Oh.
hydrogenesis
Because it's a
research
fucking
division,
commercial.
I like the Pip-Boy thumbs up.
population program,
Yeah, it's definitely.
Hell yeah.
It's definitely
Hell yeah.
leaning into the.
Umbra Corps Marine,
Fuck yeah, the military is so cool.
development. Our space program, and much more. Apply now to provide for what's left of your family and protect our home.
This has probably been my favorite one so far because
Yeah.
it's leaning the most into humor.
Friend Industries, your best friends in a world gone to shit.
That's actually such a baller tagline.
It's a good line.
Are these people like the guerrilla resistance?
The bloody Umbra Corps.
Oh.
Best of the best. Why they let Grandpa in here? Because your generation are a bunch of pussies. And what's your deal, Tin Man? Huh? Rats eat your real arm or something? Hey, I'ma try and sneak some of that moon juice back. That shit's going for 70 food stamps a vial up in Europe. You get caught smuggling that pink jizz out of the border, and you'll be shot, and so will we, just for being with you. Calm down, Grandad. You know we don't get paid enough for this. Besides, the stuff from the Umbra Zone is meant to be like nothing else. Like the Mona Lisa of moon juice.
But they know it turns you into like Mr. Meeseeks.
I don't think they.
Radiation turning you into one of those moon factories.
Oh, there we go. I gotta stop
like-
fucking
I like
commenting.
Though. First it was the cosmic frequency turning you into one of those. Now it's the radiation. It's all bollocks. Nah.
I like they got conspiracy theories in the world where the moon has a face fell out of the sky.
I mean, it makes the most sense.
Who put this guy in our squad? Okay, we're here. You know the drill. Umbra Initiative 1642. In and out in 2 hours. Why couldn't they just drive us there? I bloody hate walking.
I don't think I've ever seen a drum-fed pistol before.
They're a real thing.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, you can do that. I've seen them. They're cool. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous to put 75 rounds on a 9mm, but you can do it.
That was so immediate. Were they not prepared for this at all?
No, they're
The
the, best.
driver really didn't do a good job picking a good parking space. Oh, man.
I think one of them is at least dead.
Moron! You just killed our squad leader. Well, what? She was trying to make love to him. Is he alright?
You know, they're just walking right into this.
Oh,
I like that it's censored.
Nice going, Tim, man. Won't have to worry with you around.
What the fuck? it is just Mr.
that's-
Meeseeks.
Come on now.
This is absurd.
Well, you think his hand is gonna help him here?
Oh.
That's actually kind of gross.
I think we've lost the plot.
What is happening? What is happening?
This is funny.
I like his little frown.
He's so
Oh, he's so sad.
I love
Oh no,
this.
he's smiling again.
No, I think he's upset. That was pretty funny.
Do you think we're safe? It just ends right there.
I think this is a case where he made one episode and said, wouldn't it be a cool idea if I did this? And then it got 30 million views and he goes, now what? And so he had to... just-
Yeah, you remember what I said at the start of this where I was like, this is my favorite one so far.
Yeah.
I think I might rescind that. I don't know how I feel about that.
You don't like that it
It's
went.
like a pretty harsh dip for me.
Well, I like parts of it. I liked the fake industry because that felt...
That was
that
the
was satirical.
Yep.
It was fun. I like I like that they tried to make like actual characters because I think analog horror is better when you have a consistent narrator or like, you know, somebody to have as like an
Connect
anchor.
with.
Yeah, well, just some consistency from episode to episode. We've already jumped around like, you know, a couple of decades here and there. So it's like, I was excited to see what's going to happen. I thought Tin Man was going to become a main character. Maybe he is. I don't know. Because just watching it frown as it gets gripped up like a basketball is so fucking funny to
Just
me.
God reaching through for his fucking hoops.
Yeah, the Vornagods from Half-Life.
He should have just spewed all of his little planetoids out at the
little
last
moons
moment.
try to help him.
I also think that was really funny is launching the moons from its mouth like in anti-defense like drone
Like little
swarm.
like starships, like TIE
yeah,
fighters.
exactly. It was like antibodies being like, it was cute.
Well,
I liked it.
I also like it's like, what was the plan with them going to Jupiter?
They were going to
It's-
launch something.
but it's Jupiter. What could they have? I don't know.
I
just
think weren't they going to launch a probe? So it was like, you know, let's try to figure out what's staring at us menacingly and about to eat us.
Jupiter.
Yeah, but But now they know that if you get close to
That's
it,
true.
it will launch its moons at you.
Yeah, I
See?
guarantee that happened one time, and they were like, "Okay, so like, we can't do that again, can we? We lost 7 of those ships."
If you were paying attention, the moons also went back into its mouth, so it's like it reloaded. It's not like it has ammo. I do think the view of the Earth with the moon just like embedded in it. I think it's a pretty good. Yeah.
This is gonna sound so stupid because I always go back to Dragon Ball Z, but that looks like when the Big Getty Star tried to eat Namek in Cooler's Revenge, or the Return of Cooler, one of the two. That's either Saturn or Neptune.
I think that's Neptune because it's blue, right?
Does Neptune have rings?
Oh, maybe not. I'm kind of dumb.
I will say the idea of like you look to your left and there's just like a planet with a face would probably be
If this was a game, I'd be shitting my pants. I can't even play Subnautica. This would be terrifying to experience.
I just had the thought of what if Subnautica but in space, but I guarantee somebody's
sure it's
already made that.
It's good to see you, friends. Welcome to the... What the hell was that? Oh my god.
I like that it only has 4 fingers.
I like that they reacted with oh he's just gripping
he
him like a
plucked it.
marble. That's hilarious.
And he's frowning. No.
I kind of feel bad for them now.
I know.
They haven't
I know.
done anything.
He's like getting put in timeout. Like, it gets him in the eye.
Kaido, are you getting this? There's something bigger than Jupiter out there. We are experiencing intense gravitational distortion. Mayday. Your thruster panels are fried. American.
Okay, this is also scary too. This is very gravity.
Yeah.
Like you know you're dead at this point. It's actually kind of it's weirdly cinematic. That's so good. Oh, I expected it to like cut him in half.
I thought it was gonna cut its hand off and he'd be the Tin Man, but I guess it wouldn't make sense in space if it cut your hand off.
Yeah, more lore. We're back to Mr. Meeseeks.
Yeah. So Mr. Meeseeks has 5 fingers, but the space entity has 4.
So I think the Mr. Meeseeks are mutated humans is what the
probably
idea is.
But what I'm saying is I thought maybe there was going to be like, oh, that big thing grabbing the planets is like, I don't know, another one of those mutants from another. I don't know.
To be our greatest peril has been eclipsed.
So
Now 3 mighty neighbors are plucked from the heavens. It appears as if, for now, we are safe.
I don't know if I would feel better or worse after witnessing that. I would probably be.
I think I'd feel a little bit better not seeing.
150 years later.
I mean, it's obviously terrifying because there's more of the unknown, but I think I'd be really happy to look up and not see Saturn like 10 inches from
Just fucking
eclipsing the
smiling
whole
at you.
skyline.
Dude, we bounced back.
That was 150 years.
On your left.
Friend Industries is a mega corporation.
Yeah.
I didn't know where this could possibly go at the start, but I now I have no clue where it could possibly go now.
So how did you select this for us? You didn't watch any of these
Oh, no,
before?
I saw the initial clip of the moon ramming its face into the earth, and I went, this is phenomenal. I have to watch this with the guys. Oh, we're like extracting shit from it.
Makes sense. Welcome to Earth. Now fuck off.
That's great.
Oh.
So we made like Mass Effect gates. That's actually.
No, I don't
that's
think
actually,
I'm wondering if that's where the hand emanates from. It seems like it is. So.
Well, it looks like that's what it was, but we've like figured out a way to harness it.
Right.
Subject 24X. Out of the 86 candidates, he's the only one that didn't boil.
Defrosting at 95%, sir. Cranial conductivity stabilizing.
This is Tin Man.
It's Tin Man,
Yeah.
Open him up already. I don't have another decade to waste waiting for a suitable test subject.
Very well, sir. Engaging manual override.
Hello.
It's so friendly.
It's Friend Industries.
Scrawnier than I'd hoped. Really? He's the best we had? Ah, he'll have to do then. You, subject, in the chair, now.
That is one ugly fucking scientist. Jesus Christ.
They spent most of the budget on the moon. Leave them alone.
Faces are not this animator's specialty.
That is clear.
I like that his cock is censored even though he's wearing underwear. I don't know.
I appreciate it.
You, my stumpy friend, will have the
He's talking about his
honor of
penis.
becoming the first viable super hybrid in over a century of failed augmentation trials. Decades of gene integration research using element 75U, or what you barbarians refer to as moon juice. You might finally be the breakthrough we've been waiting for. Be still. This is going to
I was gonna say his stump. Oh, okay. I thought his stumps was like at the elbow, and that was clearly like a shoulder prosthetic.
Jesus!
Yeah.
Now, let's see what he can do.
I like how scientifically.
Quick, kill the scientist. Kill the
Yeah,
scientist.
just immediately. I was gonna say I like how scientific accurate that was. He just jammed the arm into his stump.
They have moon juice.
I don't. What was the thought of releasing it
that.
before?
What is the plan there?
This. You're watching it.
Oh, this is fucking awesome!
This is actually the plot to Chex Quest, by the way.
Shut the fuck up with Chex Quest. Oh, wait, what? I'm almost worried. Is it gonna wake up? Oh no!
I can't believe that this guy pumped out this many episodes in 6 months.
I can't believe that he did that, and each one of them continues to get millions of views every single episode. You'd think
Well,
this would be
not this
something.
one, but-
this one got
or-
three. This one got 3 million, 3.8 million views.
Damn.
So this is what I'm talking. Like people saw that first one, and like you said, I think he went, "Oh shit, I didn't. I just kind of
What
made
do
that
I
as
do
a shit
now?"
post."
Yeah.
And instead of going the, I'm gonna go like the Mandela catalog. That one probably felt a little bit more pre-planned, but like a lot of those other ones where it felt probably more one-off.
Yeah.
They have to like insert a bunch of lore and a bunch of mystery and like scariness. This one was just like, I made it as a shit post. I might as well keep it a shit post,
Yeah.
and I fucking appreciate it. I'll tell you
Yeah.
that. This would have made probably a very hilarious game in the early 2000s.
I think it still could if somebody just wanted to like make something real quick, put it on Steam. It'd be cool. Oh, they're back.
It's
can't tell
now
if they're
been
back or not.
150 years since the disappearance of our cosmic.
Oh, okay, so it's been another 150 years.
Despite all
No,
the
since the
odds,
disappearance. This
humanity
takes
has
place at the
Oh,
same time.
that's right,
as
that's
the
right, yeah.
Previous episode, yeah.
However, without Jupiter's immense gravitational shield, Earth's skies have faced a dramatic surge in asteroid activity.
That's like weirdly believable
But fear
too.
not. Fortunately, Friend Industries deployed their revolutionary pew cannons, neutralizing all threats before
Pulse energy
they reach our
weapon.
home.
Oh, it shoots moon juice.
Nothing to worry about.
That shit's really. Again, what was the thought? What was the thought?
Well, it's better than letting it hit Earth, is probably the
This
thought.
week also
That's
marks
actually
the
fair.
50th anniversary of the stabilization of Earth's orbit, bringing an end to decades of catastrophic freezing. And how is all of
I'm not gonna lie,
this
Earth does
innovation
not look like it's
possible?
doing too well.
Why, of course, with Element 75U, the glowing pink lifeblood of modern technology, powering everything from your
That's like
electric
weirdly
toothbrush
Detailed.
intimate. I don't like
to
that.
space travel.
Say today's weather. Shit.
yeah.
That's phenomenal. This entire fucking
Our
series
good
is a
old
shit
friend
post.
The moon is providing us with an endless supply of this cosmic goo, with both ground extraction teams and a colossal juicer working hard
Why did he
to keep up
explode?
with demand.
Moon juice.
However, despite all the strides the human race has made, we can't escape the feeling that it's just a matter of time before something comes back to fret us again. So, after discovering residual energy signatures from the cosmic rifts, Project Friendgate was launched to uncover the mysteries of the universe. And, as my great-great-great-grandfather
That's actually a really
used to
cool
say,
time lapse.
to
This is
protect
well done,
our
yeah.
home from what's lurking out there.
There you are. I was actually starting to think you chickened out. Friend quarters are about to give the green light, so strap in. Cairo, this is Star Goose 6 standing by.
Star Goose 6.
Hey. what
Oh
do
my
you
god, he
think's
has a
on the
phenomenal
Yeah.
mustache.
I like the visor.
Since
Yeah, that is
it
pretty
goes
cool.
fast.
That feels very cyberpunk.
Yeah, it is. The whole like block
Square,
across
yeah.
the yeah.
Reality,
I guess that's just
with
modern
nothing
VR
more than
goggles.
guinea pigs.
Kinda, but it is very clear. Like that's just a fucking block. Whereas a lot of the VR headsets try to have like curvatures and stuff.
They try to make them semi-human.
Something about that giant tumor pumping out endless supplies of moon juice just doesn't sit right with me. There she is.
There is like an amazing amount of majesty in this series too. Like that, there's like swooping shots of the Stargate and space look actually kind of well made.
Yeah, there's definitely some like charm and intent with the series.
The subtitles had ass with $2 signs. That's amazing.
Now the show begins.
This is the sequel to The Expanse, by the way. Book 6 and 7. I think this is actually taken almost. Oh, I thought it turned off. I think that portal looked a lot like the revive screen from the Borderlands series.
I've never played Borderlands.
Oh my god, you're missing out.
Oh no! Oh no, they're back! So did they just expect this to never happen?
Star Grabber? Star Goose. I didn't know what the ship was called. I thought it was Star Grabber, which would also be a cool name.
Well, we didn't disintegrate. That's a start. Wormholes holding? Remind me again why we're trusting Friend Industries' calculations. Our calculations were thoroughly reviewed by over 3 people. All of whom
3 whole people!
disposed of for insubordination. Is that
It's
supposed to make
self-aware.
us feel better? Your feelings are not important. The success of the mission is my own.
Who do you think's running Friend Industries? Is it the moon?
Oh.
Level gravity spike detected approaching.
Oh no, what's behind us?
In kilograms.
What?
Thing must be broken. That's the weight of a bloody planet.
Is it Jupiter? That is so. That is so amazing.
I love that.
Was unawakened. Yeah.
Oh. It's the thing from the drawing in the second episode.
Yeah, I just don't know what to think right now. What's happening? It just popped.
That was a good shot. I like that when it fills up the whole screen.
Ew. Oh no, not.
Oh.
Is it just gonna throw that at a planet? What's
so.
happening right now? I almost feel bad if that's gonna be Jupiter dying or something like that.
I am a big fan of the humans find like some kickstart technology that just like dominates the industry and like revolutionizes society, like the moon juice here. I think that kind of stuff's really cool.
I think a lot of sci-fi and fantasy lean into that, especially in the modern era, where because we have like our modern history with oil, where the example I go to is always Arcane, where Hex Tech was one of those things that
Hex Tech, yeah.
where in the show everybody like they already had technology, they already had like a functioning society with capable electronics and stuff like that. Hex Tech comes on the scene, and within a decade, the entire city has been turned upside down in terms of what people are capable of and living with and doing. And it just works as an easy way to cause conflict, I think.
Yeah, it's sometimes it's also like I think the biggest example is Fallout. No, I mean obviously it's a real radiation and like uranium.
Oh, where like radiation is the weaponry.
Well, so I don't know how much you know about Fallout lore. A lot of this I know
not
from
too much. Yeah,
I know from Nick. Have you watched the show?
I have. Yeah.
So. The reason why the cars still work, the reason why they still work after the nukes go off is because every car is powered with nuclear energy. So like, there's a mini power plant in every single car, which is why in the games they explode like with the little mushroom cloud.
Yeah.
So like, it's it takes a real thing like nuclear power and puts it to like, yeah, this shit runs your blender, it runs your car, it runs your fucking faucet.
It'd be like unironically when. Again, fusion's always 20 years away, but whenever fusion finally does happen on Earth, or I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with our celestial news with life being discovered potentially on Mars, where people always, the thought behind it is like, how does it go? Nothing happens and then it all happens at once. Where fusion gets discovered.
And then it's like an arms race.
Yeah, energy across the planet changes. Life gets found on Mars, or microbiological fossils are found on Mars. We know exactly what to look for now, and you start finding them on the moon, on asteroids,
We're seeing it happen right now, even with fucking AI. I mean, look at how like AI 5 years ago could barely make a person eating spaghetti, and now every company under the fucking sun is advertising using their AI services. Like, it becomes like a commercialized arms race, which is kind of cool in a depressing dystopic kind of way.
So this is the final episode. So I'm genuinely
curious.
Is
all that's out? I thought there. Oh.
10,000 BC. Okay, so we're getting like
prequel.
Yeah, I didn't realize the moon was in the background right there. How is there a camera? Oh, okay.
It's POV.
You think it's gonna pan and it's like a mammoth with one of the moon faces on it?
I don't know how that would work because
Why are the mammoths so well rendered?
I don't.
That's phenomenal. That's amazing. I love that.
That's funny.
I feel like it would take more than two dudes.
We're persistent hunters, bro.
The single twig. That was so menacing. this checks out. Oh, it's like fucking Shadow of the Colossus in this bitch.
It's Far Cry.
He's the Legolas of Neanderthals.
Dude, that's badass as fuck. I don't know. You think a toothpick going into your head would kill you?
If it hits the right spot.
Uh-oh, new battle with the child mammoth.
Maybe he respects him now.
I'm genuinely unsure of where the moon is going to come into play here. Oh.
You got to learn to chill for like 2 seconds.
I'm sorry. I'm so impatient. This is fucking, again, terrifying seeing
I like
thing.
this thing's design.
Is it going to... Oh, is it going to replace our moon?
Or give it a love tap of
And it
evil.
makes it alive?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's just going to fucking replace our moon.
This is what wiped out the dinosaurs.
This is 10,000 BC.
Yeah.
I like the caveman obviously has no clue how to fathom this.
I mean, would you?
Like, we would be... I would be worried. if something did that to the moon, I would know it's a problem. He doesn't understand that this is going to happen.
I think you're insulting this caveman's intelligence.
No, I'm 100%
I think
insulting
you
his
could
intelligence.
see that.
He doesn't fucking understand what space is. We didn't until 400 years ago. Do you think he survived?
I think he's all right. I think he becomes the Tin Man.
The Tin Man's just immortal.
Yeah, he's just this immortal
He's fucking, what is
caveman
it, something Savage from DC?
Oh, Vandal Savage.
Vandal Savage from
Yeah.
DC. He did replace our moon!
He's giving birth to the... that should be censored then. Just
I'll
to be
blur that out.
just
I'll
to be
blur
safe,
that,
you
yeah.
should probably blur
Yeah.
that out.
Also, it pisses me off that our actual moon was just replaced.
Yeah, so really, you got to take back all the mean things you said about the moon because it was an imposter. Our
Yeah.
real moon got murdered.
Dude,
like
that
10,000 years
feels
ago.
not okay. Like we've been gaslit for 10,000 years. Oh my God! Wait, hold on. But the planets also have faces. So,
I think they've replaced multiples of them. Is the idea.
so is there like a big one that replaces planets?
This is a process millennia in the making
Yeah.
to replace them, I think.
Back to Star Goose, the modern era, or the
future
era. Oh, so it's like putting a planet on a bunch of new random, or moons on a bunch of new random planets.
Sorry about that. Did I miss anything?
What the fuck? What?
Everything. What the hell is that? It appears to be some kind of cephalopodon lunar progenitor, a Class 0 celestial entity.
That was a crazy string of technobabble.
Looks like my great Aunt Patricia.
Sometimes I like the cheesy low effort.
A dent in that meatball, and Neptune grinning at us from behind isn't helping either. Based on my calculations, if you fly directly into its frontal orifice and detonate the moon drive, the blaster should be enough to... We're not kamikazeing ourselves. But Friend Industries would be eternally grateful for your sacrifice. We're only 30 minutes into the mission. Cut it out. We'll figure something else out.
I like this guy a lot.
First solution, suicide.
To be fair, I mean...
Yeah, I mean, if it was a planet.
I'd be considering it at this point.
You made it, Stagus 4.
So I think he watched episode 1 and realized the space communication static is completely illegible without these subtitles.
Alert. Gravitational shift detected from the entity, suggesting evasive maneuvers. What the hell? Hold on. Looks like she's on the move.
Oh, is this gonna be like a kaiju fight?
Oh shit, yeah. That or he just eats it.
Yeah, it's a little bigger than him. No, they're about the same size. Yeah, they're gonna... I don't know how planets fight, though.
Biting.
Oh, he turned around. Is this like... That makes me physically uncomfortable.
What the bloody hell are we watching right now? This is certainly a first for me too.
Should I be censoring this?
Oh, he's shaping him.
This is getting a little bit weird now. Warning, anomalous cosmic flux detected. This magnitude eclipses every record in my database. Is that?
Here comes the hand again.
I thought they were just stories my grandpa
Oh,
told
wow.
me.
I like people just stopped believing the giant hands existed.
I must have been in the bathroom for that one too. You know, we do have a cure for IBS now.
Oh, the future's bright.
It's moon juice.
Moon juice cures irritable bowel syndrome.
It's too dangerous. No, let them. For the greater good.
They're gonna...
Oh, they went through.
Oh! Oh, I bet the next episode is gonna be their
She's trying to
perspective.
leave too. I suggest following it. For the
I like
greater
calling
good.
this thing Patricia.
For the
I
greater
appreciate
good.
it.
But we don't know where she's heading, and our moon drives were designed to be used with the Frengates. We'll be fine. We should
I like that it's...
She's getting away.
It moves like an octopus.
Very well.
Cephalopod, yeah.
Engage moon
That's what they called it
drive.
earlier, so it makes sense.
We're not supposed to be moon jumping in open space. At this speed, one asteroid and we're dust. Don't worry. With Patricia in our jump path, our frontal impact collision risk is reduced by 12%. That's not
12
reassuring.
whole percent.
Closing in on Patricia. She's a fast one, ain't she? Don't lose her. What's she doing?
Here comes.
Oh.
Oh.
There's... What the fuck?
God, it's a moon swarm. Evasive maneuvers. Aborting moon
Shit's
jump.
ridiculous. I
I
love
don't
it.
even know how you would avoid that. Oh!
Like that.
Warning, heavy drive damage sustained.
Dude, space travel would fucking
Exact
suck.
location
Yeah, it's
unknown.
terrifying.
Factoring moon jump trajectory and dropout points, we are likely within the Nix quadrant. Is that a planet over there? This appears to be a Class P planet. Scans are reading faint signs of biological life.
Oh, there's another
Why has
moon on
got
it.
2 moons sticking out of it.
Dude, what the fuck? You just came from a planet that had a moon sticking out of it.
Yeah, but this means it's not exclusive to them,
Oh,
which is a big deal for
I'm
them.
actually kind of upset
You're
it ends there. 'cause
invested.
I'm super invested in this.
I think there was an
whatever the fuck
episode
is
8
going on.
preview, wasn't there?
The episode 8 preview. Oh, Tin Man's back.
back
I'm
to
not
Tin
gonna lie.
Man.
I'm kind of getting attached to Tin Man as well.
That's what I'm saying. You need like a central character or some sort of consistency to kind of ground the series.
This also has a very almost generic sci-fi cyberpunk aesthetic to it, but it kind of fucks with the moon in the background. All right, that's
Neat.
not a lot of information, but
I mean, it's going
It's
to
like a
be
cyberpunk-esque episode.
the societal consequences of relying on moon juice.
it's kind of crazy to me how fun that ended up being by the end of the episodes, because like you guys said, so many of these usually start off very, very self-seriously and try to be overly scary or creepy, I want to say. This one absolutely knew what it was and just
Yeah,
rode
I'm
with it.
glad he leaned into it because it could have been bad.
With the internet and online horror like this specifically, I think a lot of this stuff started with Slender Man. And that was when the internet really managed to take off with a horror subculture niche and push it into the mainstream.
People might not even know really conceptually what analog horror is. Like,
But they've
I mean,
come
we had to
across
start
it.
this episode by defining it because, I mean, maybe this has 30 million views and people would have watched that and go, I'm happy with what I saw. I'm not
Yeah.
going to seek out any other similar
I saw
genres.
a
or-
shitty, a stupid shit post online and moved on with my
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
So
yeah.
like,
Or
oh,
they stumbled upon creepypasta. Like there's probably people who still don't even know what the term
Creepypasta
creepypasta
means.
is, and they might have read a whole bunch of it, but not actually have a label for it. Maybe that's another reason why analog horror kind of picked up is because it got popularized at the time when so obviously things like The Ring is all about sharing media that spreads this curse. Internet was relatively new to a lot of people. YouTube was relatively new.
Think about phishing forward emails where it's like
Yeah.
forward this to 10 friends
you
or
die.
or
Yeah,
you'll be
yeah.
visited by the scariest thing in your life at some point. I remember coming across one of those on MySpace as like a 12-year-old and it having like an actually scary effect on me because I'm 12. There was a solid like 5-year period where the horror on the internet was just like, you know, this thing you used to love,
But spooky.
not even but spooky, coma. It's
It's
just like what if
Ash from Pokemon's
what if
in a
Ash
coma?
Ketchum was in a
Ed
coma?
and Eddie's in purgatory. I remember all those. Yeah. I just wanted somebody with like YouTube budget to make the moon waking up. I don't want to have to do that.
Well, no, we joke about it, but they
Yeah.
did spend $200 million making this premise, and it was Moonfall.
Yeah.
Where the premise is like, what if the moon attacked Earth?
I forgot about Moonfall.
And then, but the worst part was, it's like the scary part is, what if the moon fell? Already scary enough. And then they went, nope. Humanity is actually a galactic civilization, and the moon is a biology hub where ancient humanity saved a part of themselves to warn the future version of themselves that the moon was going to attack. And you're like, you could have just made the moon fall out of the sky.
Obviously, we have a very well documented relationship with fascination with the moon, right? Like it's
Oh yeah,
one
of
the
our
biggest
closest celestial
achievements in
neighbors.
all of
Yeah.
human history is landing on the moon. But the way it lends itself to horror is super fascinating, and I really like one of my favorite found footage films. I think is Apollo 13. And the other example I was going to use, Dead Space.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It was a big thing with Dead Space. I think celestial bodies have the power to be scary because you hit the nail on the head with like, don't look at the moon because it's evil. That's been done with the sun as well. Multiple SCP stories.
Well, I also want to tell our audience, don't look at the sun in real
you
life
probably
either.
shouldn't do that ever.
It's not evil,
True.
but it is still bad for you.
You're thinking of Apollo 18.
18, thank you. I had it. The 3 looks like an 8 sometimes. Yes, I think space horror is really cool, and obviously the moon is the next best.
Well, it's our little bro, dude.
Yeah,
It's like-
it's right.
it's-
It's
yeah.
right there. It makes the most sense.
But if there was like a cosmic horror concept of like, no, the moon is actually a fucking psyop. It was replaced 10,000 years ago. It's a crazy twist to pull out in episode
pretty
7
funny.
of a series like this.
Yeah. I'm gonna go home and look into some other analog horror. I do want to watch the Mandela catalogs. I watched the first couple episodes of the Gemini Entertainment System. It
Real
hasn't caught me.
Oh, okay.
I'm giving it some time.
We'll definitely be looking into a little bit more, if not analog horror, then just internet mysteries, because more than anything versus something like Bigfoot or the Chupacabra, the online stuff has a creative twist to it because it's a person and a direction to it. And I know we're not a movie podcast or anything like that, so we never discuss like Paranormal Activity or The Conjuring outside of their relevance to the stories that we're
the
telling.
New one, it's dog shit.
What was that?
Don't bother with the new one. It's dog shit.
Oh yeah, I've heard. But this is more akin to just like, it's more relevant to us. There's a creator behind it. You can very easily interact with them or find out what their thought process behind whatever they're creating is. It's just more interactive than something like a Conjuring or a Paranormal Activity or a Bigfoot story or a Chupacabra story.
You're saying like having access to the creator, makes
Having
it,
access to the creator, having it still currently being told. Because again, yeah, Bigfoot sightings are being seen across the country to this day, but the story of Bigfoot is
But
so
imagine
played
if we
out.
could have talked to the first guy who told
ever
the
see-
first Bigfoot
Yeah,
story.
that's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it. But yeah, this is definitely going to be an interesting new era for our Haunted Nostalgia as we start exploring more stuff online, more stuff in just general pop culture, I think.
But I think you should promise that we're not just going to become a React podcast.
Oh, no, we aren't. But yeah, we'll be exploring subjects like that, subjects like analog horror, and subjects like ARGs and internet mysteries. Yeah, but if you enjoyed that, make sure you just leave us a review. Or leave us 5 stars and don't leave a review. If you want us to cover
I'm
something,
going to hire some bots to just read our comments.
yeah, let's make the dead internet theory speed up even faster.
Yes, I'm an accelerationist.
I'm an
at heart.
accelerationist. If you want us to cover one of these, reach us at ourhauntednostalgia@gmail.com again. We'll always be returning next month, and we'll look forward to seeing you there, everybody.